Hi there. Welcome to another episode of Matayong 4 Writing. We are now on our 5th episode. I am Master Nell and join me today in learning about revising, proofreading, and writing the final draft with the theme of staying healthy. We have here important parts that needs to be taken note of. Revising, proofreading, and final draft. Join me as we learn the importance and usages of these parts for our writing. Let's go with the first one, revision. What does it mean? It is a process of rearranging, adding, or removing paragraphs, sentences, or words. Thus, it deals with strengths, weaknesses, arguments, etc. of the writing, which allows questions and observations that contributes to separate valid opinions. Next question. Is it important? Why, yes, it is. Since it allows us to check if we have included everything and gives us a chance to review and add anything that we may have missed out. Did you get all of that? Good job. We now know its importance and usage. But the next question is, how do we revise? Do we simply do it by reorganizing everything that we've done? Let's find out. Fortunately, the answer to the question before is no. There are 3 effective ways for revising. Imagine you are someone else, helicopter view, and using a checklist. Let's try to identify each one of them. Imagining you are someone else has its own benefits. New set of fresh eyes allow different set of perspectives and opinions, which boost our creativity in terms of writing. Isn't that effective? Yes, it is. Helicopter view is a term we use to see the overview of our writing so that we can add supporting sentences, making them more clear, using transition words, and explaining ideas more. Also, avoid focusing on small mistakes as you can change them later onwards. Wasn't that informative? Why, yes, it is. Finally, using a checklist. Checklist comes in handy as it allows you to keep track of everything you wanted to revise and thus make your writings better. A good way to use this is by using the method ARMS. Add information or explain ideas. Remove words or sentences which are irrelevant. Move information to the right paragraph or move the paragraph itself, and substitute words or sentences for your writings. See, isn't that helpful? Yes, it really is. We already finished the important notes about revising. Let's now proceed with proofreading. So, what does it mean? It is a process of checking your writings for grammatical, typographical, and even formatting errors. Also, it is the last step before your writing is shared with your target audience or readers. Like revising, is proofreading important? Yes, it is. This method allows us to review our work for easier conveying of clear message and meaning for our work. Also, it shows that we take pride in it as well, that our work is important to us and to our readers as well. Were you able to follow? Awesome job! Like revising, there are also effective ways of proofreading, but in this case, we have 7. Spell check, one type of error at a time, proofread on screen or in printed outputs, read it out loud, asking yourself as you're reading the output, asking somebody else to double check the work, and learning from mistakes. Let's try to differentiate each one of them first. Spell check enables us to pick up obvious errors and to be more precise. With a spell checker, we can check sentences if they are correct or not. Helpful, right? Next, one type of error at a time. One thing is for sure, it enables us to focus. Focus on aspects like spellings, punctuations, layouts, etc. Beneficial, aren't they? Proofread on screen or in printed outputs. It's all based on our preference. May it be on screen or to be printed is entirely up to us. But keep in mind that printed papers are more hassle, since we need to be mindful about the corrections or markings to avoid repetitiveness of work. So far, are you getting it all? Great job! Read it out loud. Why is it so beneficial? Simple. It allows us to read every word for a more accurate work, and we can fully be reminded if our writing truly does make sense, right? On to the next one. Asking ourselves questions while reading may come in handy as it allows us to be more reasonable and devoted in our writing. Questions like this one can use our sense to see if our writing is truly correct. Don't you agree? I'm sure you do. Second to the last. Well, you know what they say, 2 heads are better than 1. Precisely, since it allows more room for change and creativity. Plus, if a person doesn't know anything about your writing, they are more likely to be reliable since they tend to be more observant and careful when it comes to this situation. And finally, lesson learned. Mistakes can be avoided if we try to learn from it. Try looking out for words that are often misspelled and paying attention to the feedback from others as well. Well, there you have it, the effective ways of proofreading. Wasn't that fun? All right, great job, everyone. We are now full of preparations since we already know the importance and usages of revising and proofreading. For the conclusion of this episode, write the final draft for the previous topic, fast food is bad for your health. But hold on, before I forgot, be sure to watch the previous clips to get more ideas about this specific topic. Best of luck, everyone! This is the end of our lesson for today. Hope you had fun and learned something incredible as well. Join me again next time as we discuss more about the vast aspects of English writing. I'm Master Nell of Mervit Affiliated Schools. A pleasant day to all of us. Bye!